Now we're recording.
Damn.
A bit preemptive there, thing.
I think so. A bit of some
Preemptive boobies.
Yes, funny.
That was funny.
Alright.
Playing Temple of Time again.
Yay! Been a while.
Right, let me
It's
tell
about time.
Oh, I was trying not to go there.
Go where?
It's about time.
Oh, yes.
It's about time.
I have a little bit of a delay on the main recorder. I think it'll catch up in. Ho ho! Apparently we're down to 3 frames per second, which, to be honest.
Oh, you have only just started. If not, if you want to deal with it
No,
now,
I think we're good. We're up to 6 and 7 now. Sometimes it takes a while to get settled in.
All right. So we had just killed Arkalak,
Yeah.
right?
That's right. In the lost episode, you'd killed him and the Tarask, and you were
Oh,
baby.
yes, of course.
Don't forget he was riding that
So we
Tarask.
gained, what, 9 levels?
No, not
Yay.
90 levels.
Right. So yes.
And now you're demigods.
Ooh.
Awesome.
I'm going to be a
I
Nazi
choose the
demigod.
domain of beer.
The domain of beer. That might already be taken, I think.
Yes, it has, unfortunately.
So, as I recall, you're in the past, time-wise, and currently having raided the mansion, found a bunch of things, some spellbooks included, brought them back over to the inn, where your illustrious and very intelligent wizard guy has opened them to try to read them and been bitten by a sepia snake sigil.
He opened the first one and avoided the snake.
He did.
Then
yes.
forgot about the trap when opening the second one
Well,
and got bit by that snake.
The first one that I looked at of his diary in the manor house, I saved versus the first one I read in the inn
Right.
of the 2 we captured, I got bit by.
Yes. So now you're frozen in stasis.
Days.
Days.
It's a fabulous spell, and it's so low level.
What is the spell?
Sepia Snake Sigil.
I
Seems a
need to
little.
remember that one next time I play a wizard.
It's particularly it's so limited use. All it does is protect your spellbook, basically. But all in my opinion, all NPCs should have it, flat out, all of them.
You gotta think there's some utility in, say, putting that on like just a book, and when
Yeah.
someone's searching your possessions or something,
Yeah.
or combining that with like the first level beguiling gift spell that
Right.
has someone use something that you give to them.
Open my book
Yeah.
and read it. Oops.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than explosive runes, I think.
Well, depends on the purpose.
Doesn't explosive runes destroy the book?
Unless it's a fireproof book.
Right, exactly. I like the idea of some guy being stood there for 5 days while I poke at him with hot things.
Yes, upon seeing our wizard frozen, had we heard some sort of outrage from...
No, we haven't heard
No,
anything.
I
He
can't
was heading
recall.
back towards it. These guys dashed out the back as he
Okay.
basically went in the front. They didn't leave a lot of a trace, but they did have some stuff that was left behind.
And there is also kind of the fact that we are probably the only adventure type people that have come into
Correct.
town recently and have said that we're on the
Right.
trail of Arkalak.
We need to be a little more surreptitious.
Which is why we have to leave that note in the inn that, off to find Arkalak back in a week,
Back in 8 days. And then just keep very quiet.
I'm thinking
Yes,
we were able
well,
to
you know the
discern
spell,
that
so
this
you know
would be
it's
a
gonna be
couple
at least
days, I
a day.
believe. I think. Yes. I think we can
You're in the realm of
that
days
would
rather than
be a
minutes.
day or a couple days or something
Yeah.
in that realm. Yeah. Kixie, Marcus, you know how that whole traveling through time bit kind of takes away the magic we're currently under?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking we might want to use it and try to get Heironymous back. Just on the off chance that, say, pissed off necromancer happens to put 2 and 2 together and comes after us.
You'd never
think you
do
might
that,
be right.
surely.
We're not exactly doing all that well right now. So I think
So-
it might be time to make a tactical retreat.
Tactical withdrawal.
So gathering up all the stuff we found and shoving it in packs.
Right.
I think it was. What were we doing? That I got an attempt to do this or something, or
Yeah, you did. I believe it was spellcraft or is it spellcraft or knowledge planes or
I think
knowledge
it was
arcana?
knowledge planes.
Yeah, there's
'Cause-
knowledge plane.
You did you failed a survival check too, and you were outside. Then you did examined them, did a 20 check on knowledge planes, and then they went a few rounds after that.
I think that was something else. There was a perception check involved as well. I think, but I think knowledge planes is what we've been doing. So
Yes.
I
That's it. I'll accept knowledge planes, arcana, or spellcraft, depending on which way you want to go. But ideally, knowledge planes or knowledge arcana. Spellcraft is harder.
I have knowledge arcana.
I have some skills, but I probably can't use them.
And I rolled an 8, so
You have a great skill in being a living statue right now.
yeah.
I will try to concentrate and activate the magic tattoos.
An 8 from the Kickster and a 12 from the Sigmund. Nothing happens. You concentrate really hard, and nothing happens. That takes a little while.
Well, Ken!
Give me perception checks.
I'm still frozen.
Nope. Awesome.
I'm really concentrating on these tattoos.
Kixie monster.
Ah!
That'll do. You hear some ruckus from outside.
There's a ruckus.
Kixie monster.
Awesome. There's a ruckus outside, dudes.
I check the window.
There is a group forming outside the mansion.
What sort of group?
Never good.
It seems to be the group that were watching the fighting out in the courtyard have followed Tybalt and Clements back to the mansion, and Tybalt is now discussing something loudly with Clements on the steps.
Oh dear.
Can we hear what he's saying?
Not really. Clements is also arguing back. They seem to be having a conversation. They're pointing at, they're gesturing towards the tower. Which is nice. And they're also gesturing towards Walter, who stood amongst the group.
Walter was the architect?
Yes.
I don't remember Walter. You
I
might
think
not
you
have.
tried. Weren't you like flirting with him or something at one point?
I think she was working with him to try and figure out if he was
Working with him.
Arkalak.
Once she had him,
Oh, that's what it
he was
was.
distracting him while I scanned him with detect magic.
That's
That
right.
was
That's
work.
what it was.
It was work. I can't remember it.
Shit.
So who seems to be angry at whom?
No, but they're having a discussion on the step and the people are watching. You notice that the crowd is kind of gathering behind Walter in a kind of he's not leaving kind of a way.
Ooh, if they think Walter did it, that's good. Oh, but I'm not there, really.
Not for Walter.
If we were to leave the inn, it'd be very difficult for us to sneak through the front door without being
No hope at all.
okay.
Are you going to try and travel again?
It seems a bit pointless. Maybe we should just like live in the attic here. No one would discover us.
Kixie and anybody else looking out the window, give me a perception check.
21.
21 from the Kickster. You notice every now and again Clements will glance over at the inn, at the floor you're on,
So
while he's speaking.
he knows we're there.
Well, he keeps glancing over at your room every now and again, but he seems intent on doing something with Tybalt and Walter.
Well, do we want Okay, so let's say we leave the stuff we found with you, Kixie, and then me and Marcus, because clearly we weren't involved being outside of the house, we couldn't be involved in any thievery, could go investigate this ruckus.
You could, yes. Leaving
And
your
then-
frozen wizard with your crazy experimental alchemist.
Sounds good to me.
He's going to end up with like a tiger paw and like a donkey's head. And
Well, I think if he's outside time, he can't actually be hurt himself, can he?
he's a
Oh, no.
tail.
I'm just in suspended animation. I can be hurt, apparently.
Yeah, he's not outside of time. He's
Really?
just suspended. Yeah.
That,
Nothing
that
says
is, that is weird.
Nothing in the spell says he can't be hurt.
I just don't age.
He's just frozen in time.
Well, I mean, I guess my thought might be, as far as we can tell,
Mm,
we all transport together,
right.
and distance hasn't made a huge. We haven't tried it from a distance, but it hasn't. We haven't had to be holding hands or anything.
Maybe
Well,
we
no,
should
but
throw him back.
You have all been in vaguely the same physical location.
It's true,
You've
but
been
we don't
pretty-
know.
No, you don't, but you've been pretty close together, and at least within sight of each other.
This is true.
I mean, you're making an assumption, I think. And you're wise enough to realize that that's an assumption.
Well, yes, it's an assumption, but it's also an assumption that we have to be close by as well.
True. But at least that one has some evidence in the fact that you always have been.
But it's an evidence of having, 4 times?
Exactly.
So do you think they're trying to convince, or they're trying to pin it on the architect, or trying to convince him to finish the tower up early?
I think that we should get our asses gone. I think we're gonna get our they're gonna
Booty
beat us
handed
up.
to you.
Yeah.
Well,
Looking
yeah.
out the window, you see that 2 of the manservants have brought a box down.
It's a shiny box.
It's a box.
Is it?
It's not the one with the what would you call it, the top of the tower, or
No, it's not that one. It's a box. It's like a trunk almost.
okay.
It's not like the box we took from the architect's room from behind the painting, is it?
Maybe.
Oh dear.
Because we have that one.
Yeah, you do. Clements looks very smug as he opens the box. And then he looks mildly upset.
They think they have the box, but we have it.
And he closes the box and he starts shouting at the servants.
I think now is indeed, yes, the time to try again to.
They then take the box back inside. You realize that this was a trunk. The box you have, you suspect, maybe the box he was looking for.
We did it. We are so good.
Did we open up that box or not yet?
I'm sure we have.
I don't
Was
think,
this the box with everything in it?
I don't think
No.
you opened up. You grabbed this
No.
and ran.
It was busy.
I have a wooden box with magic here.
His was the last room. His was the last room. You grabbed it and left,
Yeah.
but you didn't open it.
I'm going to try and concentrate again on the runes.
Okay.
If it doesn't look like violence is breaking out right now, and
Does it look like any of the languages I know?
You can't tell
12.
from this distance.
Okay.
Oh, what? What language is on what?
The box.
You can't.
The box
oh,
that we've got.
It's just a box.
I thought it had like stuff on it.
Nope, it radiates
Okay.
magic from inside. You've not opened it yet.
Okay.
Kixie. Now, as interesting as this is outside, it might be prudent to concentrate on these runes and try to get them to activate.
That sounds boring. I want to look outside. I think there's going to be a fight.
Clements is walking towards Walter, wiggling his finger, kind of arguing with him.
See, if only you had guidance.
That would be good.
Walter's looking upset, and the crowd is kind of closing in on him. Several men have grabbed his arms.
Okay. This is the I'm like
At that point, several shambling monstrosities stumble from around the building to the north and head towards the crowd.
Oh crap!
All right. At that
Saved
point,
by the zombies.
okay. Leaving the stuff we found, giving a quick shove under the bed, hoping Heironymous is all right. I will start descending and heading outside.
Okay, it's going to take you a while. The crowd is dispersing very quickly away from them. They seem to be, as you burst out of the door of the inn, they seem to be completely avoiding Walter and trying to attack everybody else.
So they are controlled by him. He's a bad man.
Yeah, we grabbed all of Clement's stored evidence against Walter.
We did, but that's not really any reason to come and kill our asses. Really. Not really,
Was Walter
really.
bald?
Hmm?
Walter wasn't bald, was he?
No, not that you noticed.
Does he look stunned by this turn of events?
He doesn't look very happy. He looks a bit surprised.
The only magic we detected on him was a spyglass-shaped thing in his pocket.
Can I make a sense motive check to see if he seems to be surprised by the appearance of the undead or surprised by the fact that he's been called out?
It's going to be kind of difficult from where you are at the inn while everybody's dashing around. But you could try in a moment when you get kind of towards him.
Okay.
It's hard to sense motive when you can barely see. You got to remember this, there's people streaming away from the undead.
True, true.
And only 5 undead.
Well, they're so neat and tidy, we can't have that.
Oh,
They're too neat.
6.
They're too neat to be zombies. There we go.
No grid?
They're running pretty fast. I'll give you a grid in a moment.
Bloody fat zombies.
I'm just numbering them for our... Come here, you.
Marcus, Z2, Z1, Z3, Marcus. Marcus.
Try again.
Z4, Z5, Marcus.
Marcus.
Try now.
Z6.
There you go. Happy now?
No.
No. Let me grid this. Hold on. Let me lock the background a second. There we go. Stop me wiggling it around. Let's get a bit of grid. What did we say? 30s. We were doing 30s, weren't we?
No.
We were doing 30s to start with.
That may be a little big on the town, but we'll give it a try. Actually, it's not bad. It'll do for combat, I guess. Or maybe we should go...
We could go to 20s.
Let's see what 20s looks like.
Yee.
Better. It's a bit dark though. Hold on, let me change the opacity a little. Whoops. Let's try 25. Hang on. That's better. Try instead of that. Let's go to a nice gentle grey. Little too gentle. Better. How's that?
Very nice.
Let me put my zombies in squares. Remember that thing between you and them is a mound, so you can't see through it.
Right.
With a old overrun temple on it.
Exactamundo. Do you want me to put the other NPCs on the map, or are you happy with me just to have them running and dashing around? I better put Walter on. Hold on.
I guess the only thing is if I see a particular zombie that's like eating someone, I'd probably go for that one first.
Right. Makes
Otherwise,
sense.
if they're just running away, I don't see why.
Why? I don't have a Walter, so for now I'm going to use.
Arkalak? Oh,
Oh yeah, there we go. I will use this Goblin Fighter token. I want. I'll use this skeleton.
Because skeleton is much more reassuring.
He's there.
all right in the thick of them.
In addition, over on the mansion steps is basically where the Lord and Clement have dashed. A couple of the zombies are heading in that direction.
Percy's.
Okay, so I guess we'd best have initiatives for action.
Negative 5 billion.
Your initiative's very good for a guy who's frozen. You can roll it, you can just have to stand there every round.
Yeah.
But you do it on initiative.
Well, I guess unless we can this is interesting.
What?
It's almost as though Clemens is calling out Walter, and the question is to believe him or not. Did we find evidence that it's not that he was just keeping this evidence and he collected it himself, or that it actually came from him? This is tricky.
Zombies are going on 14. Zombies are going on 14.
I get to go on 18.
Marcus is going on 14.
No, that's the zombies.
Okay.
Sorry. Marcus is going on... Macros have disappeared. 19. Let me put my zombies over here on my other screen. Oh no, hang on, I best not. It's working a bit slow. I'll leave it alone. I'll be playing on my laptop primarily.
Is Heironymous getting a go?
No, he's just got to stand there for 8 days.
And the zombies are going on.
14.
I went
And
on.
Walter. Let me roll Walter.
Hopefully the combat doesn't last 8 days.
Let's hope not.
And what? Walter.
Walter.
Walter the Skelly.
He's going on 21.
Nice. Is that above Marcus?
Yes.
Yeah.
So who's first?
That would be him.
Walter? Walter backs up carefully past the zombies. So he's behind them.
That's not a good sign. I thought we had this figured out.
We did, and then we slept for 3 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever.
Who's next?
That would be Marcus.
Marcus, where are you? He's here. Marcus, it draws his sword and steps out through the throng of people, trying to kind of get them out of the way so we can get at some zombie action. Who's next?
Sigmund.
Siggy. Turn them! Oh no, wait, you're an oracle.
I will cast Divine Favor
Ooh.
on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go around the mounds this way.
Very good.
Because Marcus can handle himself.
Probably. Who's next?
After Sigmund is Zombie.
Zombies. What's their move? Well, they're pretty good because they're fast, right? So,
Yeah.
No, they're slow zombies.
You and your perverse love of fast zombies.
why not, right? If you've got haste, why not? In we go.
But they don't get the damage reduction.
1. Oh no. 2. 3.
Isn't it damage reduction 5?
4.
No, you're moving zombies.
Yeah. This one's heading towards there. This one's kind of this one's attacking no. The zombie 3 at the top right there is chewing on some woman he's caught.
What?
The
What?
feed.
Zombie
They're
3?
Yeah, he's attacking the dudes. Okay, zombies on let's do zombies on blah, 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 blah. Sigmund first. What do they get for their slam? Yeah. And they're charging, so they get +2. 20.
Woohoo!
Nope.
God damn it, I forgot you're ridiculous, aren't you?
Hmm?
9.
No, 20 will hit Sigmund.
Oh, who said nope? That was Thing. Damn you, Thing.
I'm contributing.
Yes, barely.
Right.
Push now. Where are we? Slam. Does 6 damage to Sigmund.
Oh my.
And now we've got... I remember how much trouble you guys had with zombies last time. An 8 on Marcus is a miss, thankfully. And 13 is also a miss on him.
We don't like zombies.
Who's next?
Me!
Clements and the Lord and the servants are backing up the steps and trying to fend the zombie off.
I'm going to go straight for the zombie.
Which one are you going for?
I don't see on my screen the same way, so let me
You
see.
just scroll down a little.
I'm trying. Hang on.
Where can Kixie get?
Okay. So there's 2, and the 2, and then there's 2 behind. Is that right?
Right, yes. There's 2 on Marcus to the right, 2 on Sigmund to the left, and then there's 2 just lurking in the background, plus Walter.
One going for the mansion, one chewing on a...
Which is Walter?
He's the skeleton way up at the top.
Oh. Can I go after him?
He's far away, and there's a mound in between you.
Oh.
Well-
I'll go for the left.
Do you have your mutagen, or did you drink it?
I haven't drunk it yet that I'm aware of. I didn't say I was going to, so...
Just thinking.
Well, yes, but I didn't
No, I
have
meant
time to prep it.
you always prep it. It's the first thing you do in the
yes,
morning.
but... I don't... You know, I don't kind of...
Don't want to chug and run.
Well, you want me to take it? Because then that would be going against what I would have done.
Okay, sorry, go. Where you going?
I was just going to go up to the wall and hit him.
Okay, where you going? Which one?
Left, number... Whatever the one is not in front of him.
4. Can you get there?
Mm.
That's probably 4. You're small, aren't you?
Yeah.
You probably get there. To move again, you'd be in combat, but you wouldn't be able to attack.
Can I charge instead?
No, it wasn't a straight line out of the inn.
Okay.
You could have an option of staying there and doing something else, or moving into combat.
I'll stay there and take my potion then.
Okay, good call. Kixie moves out and takes a potion.
Spider gnome.
You just have a hideous transformation in front of all these townsfolk. They get even more panicked. And
They don't know which way to run now. Actually, most of them are heading off down the streets to the sides. You hear the sounds of like the guards trying to mass a kind of a help for you, but they were taken a bit by surprise. Who's next?
It's back to the top with the Walter guy.
Walter. He's edging towards the buildings over here.
Hmm.
did we figure out he was staying within the manor?
Yes, he's got a room in there. He has one of the rooms.
Could be
These
buildings
guys-
where...
These guys were in his room.
Well, we didn't find anything there, did we?
That magic box that was behind a picture came from his room.
Right. Oh, I thought you
Oh.
meant the zombies were in his room.
Oh no, no zombies in his room.
I don't think we went to Walter's room or that. Or
Yeah,
They-
that was as we left
they-
by his room.
They saw him coming, they dashed in because it was the only door they hadn't looked, searched it really quickly, rolled phenomenally well, found a box behind a painting and grabbed it and ran.
nice.
Sounds like us.
In fact, you actually went out through his window, I believe.
Yep.
Sounds like us.
Luckily, detect magic makes finding hidden magic-y things easier.
Right?
So who's next, Marcus?
After Walter,
Okay.
it is Marcus.
Marcus is going to... He can cleave now, can't he?
Yes.
Then he intends to do this.
He can.
He intends to power attack also.
Yay!
Indeed, yay. He goes for the one on the left. And rolls a 12. That was appallingly bad, Marcus. Oh, he needs a 12.
Oh,
Because they're zombies. And even fast zombies don't get an addition to... Oh no, hang on. They do. Their AC does increase because their dex is increased by 2 instead of reduced by 2. So their dex is actually higher, so their AC is higher. So he misses.
So they're a 13 rather than a 12?
They're actually a 14.
Boo.
Oh.
Are they 14? Yeah, they'd be 14. Who's next?
No. Sigmund.
all right. Just a regular attack to zombie number 2.
Okay. Go on, Sigmund.
+7.
Excellent. Awesome. Ooh.
Wow. Is that a crit threat?
Nope. Axe.
Boo.
but that will be 14 points of damage.
That's nice. 14 damage will slay said zombie.
And then I'm going to provoke an attack of opportunity so I can move towards zombie number 3 that was munching on the woman.
Really?
You're so honorable.
Wow. You're provoking an attack of opportunity from that zombie so you can...
What? They're undead. Killing someone. Can't be allowed to do that.
Then the zombie goes to stomp on your face and rolls a face stomping 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm right there.
Are these fresh-looking human zombies?
They look like they've been buried at some point. They look mostly like workers, and some of them are exhibiting kind of fall and crush damage.
There's 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And there are 6 graves that were hollowed out.
Interesting.
Who'd have thunked it?
Now the question will be, is it Walter?
Who's next?
Zombies.
Hooray for the zombies.
Of course, the other thing was that flesh-warping, face-melting beast that, if that wasn't Arkalak himself.
Okay, on Marcus, I have an attack by a zombie for an 8. That's a miss. And I have an attack by another zombie for 10. That's also a miss. I have zombie 3 dropping what he's eating and heading towards Sigmund.
Excellent.
Zombie 4 heading towards Kixie.
Mm-hmm.
So they're both attacking 2. So Sigmund is a 9, which is appallingly bad. Kixie is a 19,
Miss.
which will not hit her with her spidery, creepy legs. The one that's in the mansion, they're kind of the guards on the door are fighting him back.
Yay.
Who's next?
Too bad for that villager. There's no cure for zombie bites. They're gonna have to put her down.
Me.
Put it down. Go for it.
I'm gonna smack the one that's right in front of me. If that is possible.
Do it. Are you full attacking with all of your pointy blades of death?
I'm full. Yeah. So. Yes, I'm choosing to hit with 1 weapon. Is that correct?
Not with 2?
Not with 2. Is that correct? Is that the best way? Because currently my to hit, instead of being 6, is 8. Is that right?
With 1 attack, yes.
Yes. So with 2 attacks it would be 4, 6. With 1 attack it will be 8.
No. That doesn't. No. You have +6/+8. Each of them will be +6 if you're using 2 attacks.
So each of my 2 attacks will be +6.
Yes.
Okay. So which is better to do then?
2 plus 6 is statistically better.
Okay. So
I
I'll do
would
the
think.
I'll do the 2. I'll do the 2 weapon one.
Right.
Is it just a regular to hit?
Yep.
Okay.
They're not that hard to hit either.
So I rolled an 11.
That's a miss.
I rolled a 22.
That is a hit.
So the damage for that is... What is the damage for that?
I think both your weapons are 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think you usually use a mace and a sickle.
Yeah.
There you go.
2. The Kixie does damage.
Yay! Might not be much. Might not happen very often.
It's a start. Who's next?
I can't even watch.
That's back to the top with Walter.
Walter. What are you doing, Walter? Walter begins to creep up the road. In fact, when he gets to this point, he starts to run up the road. Into the woods.
He's a bit of a pussy, really.
Who's next?
That would be Marcus.
Marcus attempts power attack once more. Trying the same one he missed last time. 17 will hit.
Yay!
Power attack damage of 15 will kill it.
Yay!
And of course he's cleaving, which I should have declared, but I meant to say it and didn't. It's his power
We
attack.
trust you.
It's a power attack again, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 23. 16 damage will kill it. That's 2 dead zombies.
Yay!
Very good. Okay, who's next?
Sigmund.
Go on, Sigmund. Do a good thing.
Choices, though. Choices. Do I go after the fleeing potential necromancer? Or kill the zombie? Let's kill the zombie. Yeah, that'll probably kill a zombie. 23.
Damage. That will kill the zombie.
And I will move over. Where was he? There? Where that woman was?
Yes. She's missing at least her arm. She's probably she's probably well on the way to dying if she's not dead already.
I know what my next action's gonna be.
Stabilize.
Necrophilia.
Necrophilia! Who's next?
After Sigmund is the zombies.
Zombies on Kixie.
I thought Kixie was after Sigmund.
I'm after the zombies.
Oh, that's right.
So when
Sigmund rolled quick.
Natural 20.
This is.
Actually,
Well,
it always hits.
Oh.
Potential crit threat.
Not likely to be confirmed.
Unlikely. So that's a zombie hit on the Kickster. For 10 points of damage.
Where's my hit points at? Oh, that's not bad.
Plus, as it's taking a full action, it gets an additional slam attack.
Okay.
Because it's a fast zombie. Which it misses.
That's not right.
Whew. Is any of it dying, stable, non-lethal, or unconscious?
No, they're all just damage.
Just checking.
Thanks.
I'm using my sheet. I have a
Sheet's
question.
so complicated, yes.
Okay, so which of the things that I have are special abilities?
Stuff like low light vision and your
But
wangy map.
But they're all under racial.
Yeah. Oh, you've got a wow. Yeah.
I've got gift of tongues and low light vision under racial.
Right.
Then I've got weapon proficiency gnome, alchemy, sneak attack, mutagen, poison resistance, poison use, and swift alchemy under racial.
Okay. Some of the alchemy stuff should probably go under special abilities.
And then I've got gnome magic with ghost sound, prestidigitation, and speak with animals under racial. Traits, I've got excitable and Highlander.
Yeah.
I've got my feats, weapon finesse, brew potions, throw anything, and 2 weapon fighting.
Mm.
So it's just the special abilities bit that looks to be.
So that would normally be the stuff that comes from your alchemist, I would think.
Yeah,
Okay.
like your sneak attack, your alchemy, your mutagen, those things should be under there.
Okay. I can move
Right.
them. So mutagen is a special ability.
Yes.
Poison resistance is a racial.
No, that's a class
special
ability.
Yeah.
Say that again.
It's a
Class
class
ability?
ability.
I don't
Unless
understand.
there's a separate section for that as well. If there's no separate section for class abilities, just call them special abilities.
Okay.
It's from your alchemist class. It's not from your race.
Okay. Poison use.
Alchemy.
That's alchemy.
Swift alchemy will be special ability. My gnome stuff is all racial, so I'll keep that under there. So gift of tongues is racial, right?
Right.
Low light vision.
Is racial.
Okay. And weapon proficiency gnome is racial. So I'm going to move to special abilities: alchemy, sneak attack, mutagen, poison use, and swift alchemy.
Right.
And then I'm going to give a class ability to poison resistance. Does that seem about right?
Sounds grand.
Awesome.
So who's next?
Was that just me, or was that someone else?
That was my zombies attacking you.
Okay, it's my turn then.
Go for it.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash.
Oh. Crit threat.
Go for it.
Do I press it again then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Good rolls. Damage 22.
So my damage is.
Are you still 2 weapon fighting, or?
I'm still 2 weapon fighting, so this is my first damage, right?
Right.
Which is +4.
It should be 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, let me write it down in the special box. Okay. So it's /D space 2d4
+2.
plus 2.
Yes.
Ha! 10.
Nice.
10 damage is enough to
And then I get another one.
put it to 0, so it's teetering on the edge. Yes, you do.
And it's...
One more time.
The second one is... What's the second damage?
Don't undead die at 0.
Yeah, I guess they do.
What would
they
the
have no-
second damage?
I'm letting her roll her next one. You have to roll to attack.
Well, but she
Oh.
could move or something instead if she's on.
Yeah, you're
taking
right.
attack.
It's dead. It's died. It collapses. You're right.
Okay.
It doesn't have any dying. It's just dead.
So then I hit with the second, didn't I, already?
No, that was a confirmed critical.
Oh, okay. So I
Yes.
roll to hit again.
You don't need to. It's dead.
I
So
thought I
you
could
can-
move
you
off
can
to another
move.
one.
Well, you can
There's
move
one way
towards it. You
there.
can't attack it this turn.
Okay.
Or if you like, I don't know if you still have it, but if you have your infusion of expeditious retreat, you may consider trying to chase after the fleeing Walter, but that's up to you.
That would put Kixie and Walter toe to toe
And alone.
with a man who made a chandelier out of six dead people.
I think I'll just hang out here and check that my party are all right.
There is
actually.
still a zombie up.
Where is the zombie at?
By the mansion.
Okay. I'll start walking towards it. Maybe charge it. Should I charge it?
Can't charge it. You can only
Okay.
walk it.
I'll just walk towards it.
Walk
Then.
4 squares upwards.
I don't even know where I am.
You're here. I'll move you. I'll put you there. There you go. 4 squares ahead.
Oh, I moved. Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Weirdly, just for reference on the video and the audio, the video that we're recording is approximately 20 seconds behind what we're actually doing.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Hopefully it's synced with the audio that's recording.
I think maybe not. I don't
Maybe
know.
we should do funny things that would make everybody freak out. Like, I don't know. I can't think of any now.
Now it's purposefully like that so that you have to be able to travel through time to watch it correctly.
Yay!
It's all an extra feature of the time traveling plot. Okay,
We are time lords and ladies.
who's next?
After me, it will be back up to Walter for round 4.
Walter disappears into the trees.
Drat.
He's so flighty.
Well,
Well, he would run away if he was just a normal person too, probably.
So what now?
We get really pissed off with him.
Who's next?
Marcus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Marcus doesn't quite make it to the zombie, but he's heading that way. And then
Then it's Sigmund.
Okay, so I'll move there. Oh no, wait. I'll stabilize her, then move there.
good call.
Almost forgot.
Are you casting stabilize or are you?
I'm casting stabilize while I'm there. Then I'm
Okay.
taking move action.
I got you. Okay. Who's next?
Zombies.
Zombie attacks Sigmund then, because he's just appeared.
Well, doesn't he have guards on the other side of him? He was
Yeah, he
fighting?
does. He's spreading his hits out. He'll do one on Sigmund and then the other slam will be behind him. It's 22 on Sigmund.
Hit.
Woo! He almost got 1d26 there.
Oh my.
8 points of damage from a solid slam.
Naughty
Ouch.
zombies.
He smacks behind him for a 10, missing the guard. You see Tybalt attempting to come forward, but the guards are holding him back. Clements is kind of hiding in the back. Who's next?
After the zombies, it's me.
So Kixie's probably going to go do.
Yeah. It.
Go for it. It.
Ah,
+2 to it.
18.
You hit, plus your sneak attack damage.
So, do I roll normal damage, then sneak attack damage, or sneak attack damage?
You roll your
Both.
sneak attack plus your weapon damage.
I have sneak attack as 1d4 plus 2d6 plus 2.
That's correct.
Should it be +1?
+1. It is +1.
That is +1. I was reading it wrong. I'm sorry.
12 is enough to put the zombie down. The zombie collapses to the ground with kicks his mace stuck through it.
I want my mace back, bitch.
Boom. All gone. Good work.
Kill them all.
The guards begin to kind of check everybody's okay. A couple of guards have been injured. A few of the citizens are a bit injured.
I will walk around making sure to at least stabilize people.
Right.
And try to kind of... Was there a temple here?
No, there used to be, but there isn't anymore.
Right.
So what would you do with
I'll
me
just sort of lay them down for now. And
when I'm technically at this minute probably quite frightening to people? Would you try and get me to like go out of the way or what?
I just assumed you'd be like climbing a wall or trying to pick up that lady's limb and attach it to her arm again or something.
Exactly, which is why you might want me to go away.
I'm much more worried about helping the people than doing crowd control for Kixie right now.
Well, no, but
They didn't react to me walking around previously either, so they're probably...
It's true.
is it not a valid point? Am
It
I
is
not
quite
going to
valid.
cause more of an issue being here right now than...
Well, they did just see you attack zombies.
Yes.
Also,
now all the zombies are gone.
Also,
but I've still got PMT.
but also, most of the people here are guards and stuff associated with a noble household that comes from the big city. So alchemists are not that rare to them. Yeah. They've seen alchemists before. It's the farm folk that you've got to watch for, and they're a bit wary of you.
See, at this point, they probably either think you're an alchemist, or they might think you're some weird creature I've summoned to assist or whatever.
Well, maybe they think she's a druid or something as well.
Yeah.
Shapeshift a little bit.
I mean, shape-shifting magic is not unknown in the world, obviously. Mm-hmm. So, as long as you don't start gnawing on someone's collapsed body, you're probably...
I'm cross! Everything went away!
Ah, what went away?
All the things to hit.
What do you mean?
All the zombies, the dead things, they all went away. I don't like it. I want to hit things.
When I'm done, I'll go over to Tybalt and Clemens and ask them, so what exactly was that about?
Huh? What? Oh, what do you mean? Walter?
Yes.
Really, he was the necromancer you were talking about.
You seem to have just come to this conclusion. Was there some evidence you weren't sharing with us?
Clement said that one of the servants in the house found some things in his room.
I see. Clearly, he must have removed them since then.
Who?
Walter.
Maybe, but he said there was something about a box, and we brought it out, and it was just full of clothes. I'll have him whipped, but clearly he ran away, and there was zombies.
Yes, that's true.
Clearly he is the necromancer. We shall hunt him down.
I'm going to be examining Clemens' reactions to all of this.
Yeah. He looks nervous. He's kind of sitting down like an old man on a chair on the porch.
Oh my, oh my.
Your
oh my
arcane advisor didn't seem too active in
oh my lord.
What do you mean?
I've heard that wizards can do things like, say, throw fireballs. That would have been helpful a moment ago.
It would have been...
Clements is more of a... what do you call them? Enchanter? Diviner?
Enchantment
type?
Uh-huh.
Economancy.
He's not really a combat wizard. At least I've never seen him cast anything like that. Clements has had one of the people in the house bring him a cup of chamomile tea. He looks a little shaken.
May I ask when the servants found this evidence, this box?
He said that it was as he walked in. He came and met us and said, "I found this box in Walter's room, and it is disturbing. He is clearly the necromancer."
You're so lying. You're such a liar. Oh
I hate this. I can't tell which one's telling the truth. One acts horribly, horribly suspicious, and the other one acts suspicious as well.
They're all lying. They're all lying.
Are they all lying?
They all want dead.
So the servants found the box, or Clemens found it?
A servant said he found the box. Clemens asked that we go fetch it.
May I speak to this servant?
Sure. They're all a bit shook up right now with the zombies. You must have had those waiting in one of them buildings to the north.
Sorry?
Zombies in one of those buildings up north there. They must have been waiting there for days. Those were my men from the tower.
Yes.
Terrible.
What was the purpose of that building?
There's a couple of buildings up there that are just storage.
We shall have to investigate them to see if there are any more sitting in wait.
I'll get the guards to do it. He starts giving orders to the guards to go in groups of 4, check out all the buildings. And be careful of Walter.
Yes.
Who's going to finish my tower now?
It is quite the shame.
It's almost finished. I'm sure the workers can manage it. Only a little bit further and we can put the capstone on.
Yay, the capstones.
Just 9 days of work.
So where did we find the papers that said they had to convince Tybalt and stuff? Whose room was that? Was that Clemens' room?
Yes.
Box under his bed with a lightning trap on it. Oh, sorry. I'm not there, and I'm paralyzed. For
Yes. Also, you haven't really had a chance to look through those particularly. That was just kind of a brief skipping around.
I don't know what to do. On one hand, Clemens is not...
Kill them all! Kill them all!
We've got nothing else to do till he wakes up.
We could ask him to dispel the paralysis on Heironymous.
Well, that might work.
There was a sepia sneak signal on Clemens' own journal, too.
But then aren't we going to give away that we're doing the naughty in that room?
Not necessarily.
Oh look, this spell happened to our friend, and
it could have been another wizard.
we've heard that you can take this spell off out of our friend. Would you like to?
I think maybe we should examine those journals and papers a bit more.
Yeah, but the clever one's asleep.
Are you returning to the room for the time being?
Well, if you can move forward, you can undo that, too. But
Are you returning to the room for the time being?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I believe we are.
hopefully I'm still there.
No.
Ah, you've been pinched. He's there, but he has no nose.
Damn rats.
They stole it like this.
No, it's all like mushed up on the rest of it now. That would be mean, wouldn't it?
My beautiful face.
That would be mean.
I think, yes, looking through those journals and notes again.
Okay. A lot of them are letters and correspondence as well, of various things. A lot of them are about magic in general. Some of it's about accounting and materials that have been ordered for the tower. In the back, there are several that are letters from a place called Albatross.
Interesting. Have you heard of it before?
Make me a geography roll.
Can I do knowledge nature?
Goodness, I don't have that.
Eh? No, it has to be geography, I'm afraid.
I can't do that. I've got knowledge nature though.
Now I'm afraid it has to be geography.
But that's like knowledge nature.
Oh, hold on. Marcus has geography.
Oh,
Out of the blue, Marcus has knowledge geography.
I done study the maps.
That's 6.
Whoa.
Marcus knows that Albatross is in Nadal. It's a small island on the western coast, northwestern coast.
And
It's known as it's a town basically isolated. It's known for strange birds that fly around and hang out there. Albatrosses.
Awesome.
And these letters are addressed
They're
to...
from someone in Albatross who refers to himself only as the High Priest.
Are they addressed to someone?
They are addressed to Arkalak. They state that they're generally inquiring about the status of the spire and how they are far behind and they must speed up construction and get the capstone in place.
Yes. Get that capstone in place.
So, I'm sorry, but this is very, very...
It mentions that the spire is the furthest behind of all 5 construction sites.
Ooh.
So then we have this wooden box, which appears to be similar enough that could have been mistaken for the ones that the servants brought out.
It looks nothing like that box. What you think's happened is the servants have been told to go to his room and bring the box, and what they've done is brought the only box they could find, which is probably the trunk from the end of it.
But this was the box we found in Walter's room.
Correct.
Kixie,
this is a wooden box you found behind a picture.
Can you examine it to see if it's safe to open?
I can, but my dog is just destroying my room. Disabled perception first. Let's have a go and see if it's safe sounding and looking. Press it again. I might get 2. Doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Nope, not seeing anything.
Neither am I.
Try typing.
Let's try the old-fashioned.
Yeah, type the command.
1d20 plus my perception, right?
What's your perception?
My perception is 7.
That's pretty good.
Oh, and it got rid of it. It says there's an error with something. Hang on.
That's funny.
What? My noise?
Your noise.
Pingu.
It's Pingu.
I've told it. Hey. I can't remember what the roll was for anymore, but...
Perception on the box.
I did it. I did it.
You did it.
I did.
You don't think it's trapped? In fact, it's not really even locked. One side of it just slides open.
Ooh. Tink.
Well,
can I still check it for traps, please?
Sure.
Then inside you'll find the second capstone.
The real capstone. Is that a trap roll? There he is.
Yep.
You don't think it's trapped?
Awesome.
Okay.
That's good.
Well, I think we should open this to see...
Shall I open it? I guess I'm no longer like the Hulk, really, am I?
Well, I mean, it does last for 30 minutes.
It
but I
does,
guess
doesn't it?
we have been reading through a journal, so it could have been a half
Yeah,
hour
it
as
may have
well.
been.
Okay.
We could say it is just at the tail end if you want. Perhaps she's like, my potion's about to wear off. Let's check out this box.
That is a good idea. My potion is about to wear off. Hurry up, people. People!
So
Go for it.
Let's open it up.
Okay.
I'll open it up if I'll open it up.
Pointing at Heironymous. Are you opening it up, pointing at Heironymous?
Could do that, but I won't.
You open it up. Inside the box, there is a severed human head.
Oh, lovely.
It
Very
is the head.
nice.
It's the head of a bearded man.
Ooh.
It sat in the box, which is lined in kind of soft stuff.
How terribly attractive.
As you're looking in, the eyes flutter open.
Eyes.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
I like that. You're going to chat to the dead head.
The eyes are open.
They are. They're flat out open.
Do they follow us?
They are watching you. As they do, they the mouth drops open.
It's going to start to do some awful scream, and then we're all going to die.
It's not that mean.
Uh-huh.
Its mouth drops open, and a belch of acid spews out towards Sigmund.
Lovely.
Touch attack. Belch. It's probably going to miss him though.
Like face melting acid.
Like
touch
the
attack.
face. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's touch. Yeah.
My touch is pretty low.
6.
I will miss though.
It bursts. It hits Heironymous.
Oh wait.
That's right. It just melts him quietly. It hits the floor and begins to melt the floor. The head kind of levitates slightly out of the box.
Can I do a knowledge religion to figure out what sort of undead or
Yes,
thing
you
this
can.
is?
Yes.
That's not a very nice thing that you just did,
19.
right? Horrible thing.
Horrible head.
Am I a small or a medium character?
You're
You're
small.
So it's just a head, not like a full Penelligan or anything.
It's just a head.
What do I think this is?
It is a severed head.
Excellent.
It is a belching severed head.
Okay.
Bearded, belching, severed head.
Nasty.
I the thing is, I really want to see Clemens as Arkalak, but now the question is, what is Walter?
No, I think it's where's Wally? Where's
So
Walter?
we'll have initiatives.
Yes.
Very good.
How do we even have space to move around in the room, or are we pretty much just all going to be attacking it and it's going to be attacking us?
Yeah, there's probably not much space. You give it a little bit of space, but not a lot. It is tiny.
Yeah.
I'll just sit over in the closet.
Yeah. You've probably got a couple of squares to wiggle around in, but you're going to be pretty much, on top of each other.
Hang about.
Sigmund and ooh.
So what am I calling this creature?
It is a severed head.
It's not very exciting.
Didn't make it.
Better than a Varguli.
It
Yeah.
could be a Varguli. That would be bad. That
It
would be
kisses
bad.
us all, and our heads pop off our bodies.
Okay, we started with rolling.
Yeah.
Sigmund got an 8.
Who was that?
Sigmund.
Sigmund got an 8. Okay.
My severed head gets a 12.
Okay.
No.
I get a
Error.
stupid thing.
94. Nice one, dear.
I think
Marcus gets a 5.
Should be just 26.
Are you
Let's
plus
just
5 or
cluster
plus
around
7?
one area.
17.
Kixie.
Should be
Oh,
plus
it's
7,
plus
right?
5. Oh no, because I'm still up thing, aren't I? Plus 7. Then,
Which is the thing, shall we?
So, what was Marcus?
Ah.
then?
Marcus is on a 5.
I think I may have been the top person then.
Then you're first. The head floats out of the box.
Oh, lovely.
So you'll be able to get your sneak attack on a full round action.
Why? No, it's already acted. It belched
I
at you.
suppose. Yes.
Technically, it got its
round.
surprise round. Yeah.
Stupid surprise round.
Well, she could have it flanked in this room.
Go for
No,
it. If
you
you could, it's there's no room. It's kind of in the corner. Everybody's kind of against a wall, basically.
I'm just going to full attack it with one weapon.
Go for it.
None of my macros are working. Oh, it did. 18.
That's a hit.
Yay! So full regular damage.
Is
Yeah.
there Is it an 18?
What?
Last thing,
I see a 14.
I see a 14.
What do I see? I see a 14.
Okay.
Did I roll the 18 for you as well? Is it might be doing its weird missing dice roll thing again.
Yeah, we've seen this before.
I've got 18.
What? Read the last 3 from you.
I've got me, and belching severed head.
And
How many rolls are there underneath your 94?
3.
Read them out.
5, 17, and 18.
How weird. I see 5, 17, and 14.
Yeah.
Shall I just roll it again?
What's the dice roll for yours? Is it 8 plus 6?
Yeah.
But it says 18 next to it.
Yeah. Let me roll it again. So 1d20 plus my to hit,
It's 6, yeah.
which is currently... No, it's 8 at the minute because I've still got my potion going, right?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
And we're waiting. 18!
18!
Okay, that hits. 40. Damage.
That was weird. So I just do the regular damage, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm not even going to bother doing it like that. 1d4 plus 1. Tink!
that's what?
How can it do
0
that?
successes.
Oh, 1d4 equals 1 rather than plus 1.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yes.
Dope.
You have 0 successes.
She rolled a 4, though.
But I get a 5 that time.
You stab
I like
it in
that.
the head, it falls to the ground and just rolls around at your feet.
It's a bit
Is it
grim.
It's dead.
dead? Excellent.
Nice.
So was there nothing else in the box?
In the back of the box, behind where the head is, there is a crumpled up piece of paper.
They're the worst kind of bits of paper.
Probably with the sepia snake sigil on it.
That is the question. Piece of paper. I unfortunately do not have detect magic to determine whether or not that it was the paper or the head that was magical.
The head looked pretty magical, being as it was
Floating and spitting acid.
floating head.
But I'm not sure if undead detect as magic or if they just detect as undead.
Well,
Because there's a separate spell for detecting undead.
that's true. There was definitely magic in this box, though. Perhaps it was preserving the head.
I'm going to open up the note, or
Okay.
the piece of paper, and try to see.
Hello,
Sorry.
Mrs. Lockhart.
You can't say it
I
well.
thought I heard
Emma?
some weird collapse thing.
Do you maybe want to go and check that everything is in order? Just in case?
I'm
think
sure
it's-
it's all right.
Your sister's had too many vodkas.
It is a Monday.
It is. It's Monday. I wish I had vodkas.
Me too. I can get you Shall I get you a vodka in your new glass?
You get me a whiskey in my new glass
Shall I do that?
Glass.
I'll go and get that for you.
and a cupcake.
Which whiskey would you like?
Isle of Jura because it's open, and a cupcake.
Okay.
Mmm. If you need help identifying them, I'll try and help. I went to Sprinkles today. I was taken out by my work colleagues for my birthday. Oh, by the way, thanks for the gifts.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh,
I hope
I
you
also
enjoyed
got.
it.
What else did I get? I got posters from you.
Yes.
And I got a book from you. What else did I get from you? I got my door chime. That was so awesome. Everybody who comes in my office like craps themselves. It's brilliant.
A door chime?
It's a Star Trek door chime. It makes the shh noise whenever you walk past it. And there's a button on the front that makes the comm noise, and then you can click it down and make the red alert noise. It's very cool.
That is
Classic Trek.
awesome.
I'm waiting for my office colleagues to murder me. In addition, I have a unit mug that no one yet has mentioned, so I'm guessing they're just not geeky enough. And then what book did you get? You got me. What book was it? You got me a book. What was the book? God damn it! What is it? Oh, was it Rise of the Rune Lords?
Yep.
And then somebody else got me Houses of the Blooded,
Ooh.
which I've been itching to read for a very long time.
Yes, I saw that on your wish list at one point or other.
Yeah, it's the mini version, so it's actually the book, but it's only like this big. It's kind of nice. It goes with the rest of my indie stuff. It's the same size as Spirit of the Century. And what else did I get? Other things that were awesome. Many other things. My parents bought me a camera. Lindsay bought me books and the awesome shot glass of awesomeness and Videodrome, the DVD.
Nice, classic.
Yeah, that's right. It is a classic.
I saw it in the theater because I'm old.
That's
and was unsupervised as a
I'm
child.
going to get frighteningly shit. That's yours, sweetie. That's the vanilla one. That's your cupcake. Sorry, I don't want to steal your flavors.
I don't know what they are.
Try the one with the yellow dot on top. I think that's a lemon. Okay, you're ready for this. This is the shot glass coming over. I'm going to get so fucking drunk drinking this. I don't know how well you'll see it.
What is that?
Is it a skull?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Ah, nice.
It's like inside the glass. It's like the glass is like that. There you go. That's better.
Yeah.
That's a shot glass? That's
Uh-huh.
another...
Looks more tumblerish.
Eh? I'm totally drinking it. Mm.
That does look more tumbler size than shot glass size.
I'm sure the skull takes up a bit of room.
The skull does take a... Well, it's the skull that's full. The glass comes up and then forms the skull, and the skull is what you put the drink in. I don't actually know how much is in it, but it looks a sizable shot. What I think is it look good with Baileys in it.
Mm.
Ah, yes, true.
In
And you can
addition,
always say now. What is this?
just for the baggers. Look, I have cake. It's a cupcake,
Nice.
but I have cake. I'm going to unpeel it.
What was those guys? It's like they eat cake every session, or they
I
used
know.
to. It was.
They must be the size of a house. Pretty certain it's not diet cake.
It's like my group.
No, because they
like
seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, that's true. There you go. Cupcake.
It's like either roll lazy and just picking up like chips and stuff, or we're on diet and it's all vegetables and stuff. It's like,
Hang on, you have to show them.
I won't.
And we have this.
Hang on.
Mini cupcake.
Is that dog safe cupcake?
It's a dog cupcake along with a dog treat bone. This is for Rubas.
Nice.
Ruby! Cupcake! She likes her dog safe cupcakes. Sprinkles do dog safe cupcakes. And of course you have to get to them because it's only fair. Alright, I'm going to cut my cupcake and then we can think about Arkalak murdering you all. From the forest.
Yes. But, yeah, stop saying that. He's Clemens. Stop suggesting he could be Walter. He has to be Clemens. All the evidence points that way.
He could be twins.
My lemon cupcake is lovely. Except for it has this weird inedible dot on top of it.
Of course, we could have spoiled it too. Well, since I'm frozen, I'll just say that. Since we could have spoiled it where Arkalak, hiding as Clemens, hid the head in Walter's room to try and pin things on him if things got too tight.
I that's my thought as well, because that's like the only thing we found on Walter, whereas Clemens, we have like a spell book, and we know that he has.
Well, and Clemens claims to not be a combat type guy, and made no claims to having gathered anything from Arkalak. He just said that a servant had found something in his room, in Walter's room. So
Lemon is good.
his possession of the spell books and the teeth and the collar would be suspicious.
But that brings up the question of why Walter wasn't freaking out when the zombies came. Because if he was being framed, he should have been freaking out, man. And
he backed up and ran into the woods.
But he wasn't particularly screaming. So
they'd already kind of surrounded him, so he kind of edged away and then ran.
Yeah, it was a very measured sort of thing. It wasn't panic, which...
So he was almost framed with zombies.
Well, yeah, it's... I don't know. I don't know if Walter is an aide that has chosen to be a scapegoat to secure Clemens' position, or what exactly.
Well, after you take Clemens and torture him, then you can find out.
You have that note that you were about to read.
Yes.
You unravel the note. It appears to be a detailed schematic for a specific kind of chandelier.
Nice.
A human torso chandelier.
Well, yeah, with the legs still attached, like the one you found.
I just don't know. It's just Clemens is... They're both being so really, really suspicious. Because
It's the butler.
The whole chandelier thing also works because he's an architect, right? So he could design something like that. But at the same time, it's just Clemens is such a perfect fit. But he's acting weird. Kixie, what do you think?
Don't think. I don't know.
Kill them all!
I don't know.
Oil can!
What was that?
Oil can!
Funny, I don't think it's going to help you.
I don't know. Should we go off and follow him haphazardly into the woods?
Well, but that would really leave Heironymous on his own. And if Clemens is Arkalak, then we've just sentenced Heironymous to death.
How many days does he have left of this?
8.
8.
Okay.
I think we
Can we
should
go back through to the other place, our place?
Forward in time.
I think we should keep on trying now that at least it doesn't seem like Clemens is leading a witch hunt towards us. And ideally, if it works, come right back and then do a search for Walter, but we're dealing with magic we're not 100% skilled with.
That way you'll know if time's linear or if a week passes in between, or...
What are you doing jumping up on my leg?
She's flat out eating this cupcake and her treat.
I have nothing for you, even though there is a plate with a sandwich and a cookie and a cupcake.
She loves those. She loves those dog cupcakes. They were gone in like 2 bites.
They were.
I heartily recommend Sprinkles doggy cupcakes. What flavour did you get, dear?
I have no idea. I think it might be the carrot one.
Oh yeah, I got you a carrot one.
You guys are making me want to go out and grab something sweet from the Max around the corner.
This is the first time we have had anything like this for an awfully long time, which is why I'm not actually sat guzzling it on camera because
Weren't you guys off all the bready products for a while?
Yeah.
Yes, and we still are. This is just a post Hal's birthday thing.
Now comes the months filled with food and stuff.
We had a very good meal on my birthday. Went to a fusion Indian restaurant called Indika. It was very tasty. They had goat and it was lovely.
I remember seeing the pictures from that.
Yes, I shared it with everybody on Instagram.
I've got a beer dinner coming up in 2 weeks.
Beer dinner.
Beer dinner. It's a 5-course dinner, each paired with a separate beer from a brewery.
That sounds cool.
Nice.
That never happens here.
Yeah, the restaurant I go to on Thursdays does one a month during the winter months.
Is it considered the winter months?
Well, after summer, when their business starts to slack off, they do these once a month.
How cold is it up there?
Today it was in the 80s.
Well, that's hot.
It was in the 80s here today.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been having unseasonably warm, sunny weather.
You need to send your cold weather our way.
No, I want my cold weather back.
Hey, Ruby. You enjoy that, buddy? Think you like that?
You think?
Yes. He's back looking for more. Good girl, you like those things, don't you? I'll buy you more when I go by next time. Should have bought you 2.
So right now, our temperature this morning is around 42 degrees.
I want to go
Centigrade or
Fahrenheit.
centigrade. That's hot.
We're at 51 right now.
Oh wow, really? All that hot?
Yeah.
I want to be like that. That must be awesome.
So in this fight that we're having today, who are the main protagonists being?
What?
Like with the fight that we've just had.
the zombies and the floating head.
No, I meant the main the town dudes. I've forgotten their names.
Oh, there's
Arkalak
Tybalt.
1 and Arkalak 2 and Lord Tybalt.
Yeah, Tybalt, Clemens, and Walter, and one of the 3 is Arkalak. Possibly 2 of them.
Possibly all 3 of them.
Possibly all 3. You never know.
We might have to kill them all and topple the tower, and then.
I think we've cleared Tybalt, but the simple fact is I don't have much in the way of spells left and damaged. We have our witch down. I think
Tactical retreat.
I think again if we can try. Basically, I think if you want, I'll keep rolling until we
roll
get
it
something. But
roll it.
I think at this point, I'll probably just be concentrating for quite a while, and if it fails after a couple hours of this, suggest that we get closer to the caves.
Roll it.
That's a 13.
Keep rolling.
18.
You see the dust of the blue stuff lift off your arms briefly, and then settles back in.
Okay. 25.
Natural 20.
Okay, there is a swirling in the air as the blueness lifts off all of you,
Including me?
including you.
Belchin severed head.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
2. Does that mean we arrive in 2 parts?
The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah.
Okay, a few seconds later, you vanish again. Will save. Everything goes blue.
Should I make a will save, or...
It's not gonna. Well, yes, I guess you better have it. So remain conscious.
I forget. Do I get my bonus, my dwarven bonus versus spells against this or not?
No. This is more the jarring sensation of moving through time.
So that's a 16 then.
21.
Wow.
So for my will, it's 1d20
Plus your will bonus.
Plus
which
minus 1.
is 0.
Yeah.
That's Marcus.
So my will is 0 because it's a 1 with a -1.
Right.
So it's 0. So it's just 1d20.
God, you're dangerous to be around.
So what do I do then?
Just roll a 1d20.
20.
Yep.
That's why. Why am I doing it like that? 1d20. Anything?
3.
I rolled a 3. Awesome. I failed my will save.
Okay, everybody blasts through time. Heironymous appears and relaxes. Everybody else is lying on the ground. Sigmund is conscious, as is Marcus. Kixie is unconscious on her back.
Makes a change.
You, all,
So
you all fall 10 feet.
Ah!
Wait,
Good.
the inn's not here now?
You fall into some rubble.
Oh, no.
What's a 10-foot fall?
1d6.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
Everybody takes 3 points of damage.
Oh, nobody's healed me from before.
So I'm unparalyzed?
Yes.
So where are we then?
The sky is a strange color of bruise purple. There is kind of boiling black clouds rolling around. In the distance, you see kind of fires burning on the horizon. There's a smell of kind of sulfur and acrid chemicals in the air.
Is there a mound nearby?
There is a mound nearby.
So it looks like...
This is the same place. You're in a set of ruins that are about the same size as the inn.
Is there a tower nearby?
Was once a tower nearby, yes.
So, either we screwed up the past or we've gone further into the future or something.
Well, this tower is standing, and it has a bright
tower is standing.
It has a bright light on top of it.
Oh crap.
No, bright light.
Are there people around?
No, there's no one here that you can see.
How do the temple mound ruins fare in the middle?
They're destroyed completely. They're leveled to the ground. It looks also as if someone's sown something across it so no plants will ever grow there again.
Wake people up if anybody needs waking up.
Kixie, you shake her awake.
Ah!
Basically all of the buildings have gone to ruin.
What happened?
We traveled to the future.
Apparently we didn't stop the tower being built back then.
Okay, that's not good.
Can I approach the tower
Mm-hmm.
and do a detect magic on it?
Yes.
Focusing up on the top?
Go for it. It's incredibly powerful awesomeness. I believe it's abjuration.
That sounds somewhat familiar.
Possibly a little conjuration, but mostly abjuration.
Let's see, the capstone before we saw conjuration magic.
Then it's conjuration with some abjuration.
So they've teleported part of this place into a nasty plane or done something horrible to it.
I don't understand where the things have gone.
Now, how much work was left on the tower in the past to where this one is?
Not a lot, maybe 2-3 feet.
So if we go back...
Judging by the rate, is that something they could complete in a day?
You could think so. If they rushed it, they probably had the stonework to do it. The top, if you look at it now, well, if you're looking at the top of the tower, doesn't seem as ornately carved as the rest of it. As if perhaps they just went, screw it, let's just build it with the blocks we have.
So if we do go back, one option would be to try and get some metal into there, because apparently that was one of the specifications, was no metal in the tower.
Right. Well,
jam some nails in the rocks and whatnot to...
Weird.
I think at least we can take a look over the rest of the stuff we found before we attempt that again.
Yeah, maybe we should just sit and be like healing and stuff.
Yeah, does anybody need some healing?
Yes.
Marcus is down 7, 4 from a previous battle that was on his sheet, plus 3 from that fall.
All right, let's...
I'm down 11.
I'm down 20.
Whoa! Right. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
Oh, let me give my
his whole leg's off.
Healing curse to each of you, at least.
Healing curse.
So it's... Oh, sorry, hex.
The word you're looking for.
So we'll go on.
Curse
first.
To heal every wound.
Cursed.
Horrible curse.
Oops, it rolled me twice.
Oof.
You were starting with Kixie?
Yeah.
Ooh. So wait, before I get the 9?
Yeah. And then I guess Marcus would get the 10.
Marcus will take that, thank you.
And I'll take the 9, thank you.
And let's see, Sigmund. Another 9.
Very good. Do you need healing yourself?
Oh no, I've just got a tiny bit of electrical char.
Okay. I'm going to drink one of my Cure Light Wounds potions then.
I've got some healing spells too I can use if you don't want to use your potions.
I think you're probably best keeping your spells. Potions we can drink now.
Okay.
But spells are better for combat, because I have a feeling that we need to head back and stop this right away.
Without sleeping 8 hours?
Unfortunately, it's possible they could rush this, and nothing we could do could stop it if we waited that long. 7 hit points. Excellent. That should put me at a serviceable amount.
And let's see. This is going to count for me having hit you all with healing hex today, so...
So yes, I think we should take a look over these items we found. Any quick identification or anything like that?
I think I tried to identify the collar and failed before, so I probably can't do that again.
That would be correct.
I think the only other thing we've got, you see the box you already took care of.
Well,
Got
just
the other book and the notes.
do a look over those 6 teeth in the bag.
Oh, yeah.
And just do another look over the box, make sure there's nothing we're missing.
Detect magic on the box.
On the box.
Does it read magical now?
It is vaguely magical, yes.
Oh.
Attempt to spellcraft it.
Okay.
24.
You think it's blah 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 a magical aura spell.
Ah, just to make it look magical.
Yeah.
Was there any intrinsic value to the box itself?
It's a pretty cheap box,
Okay.
hastily constructed, lined with dirty cloth just to keep the head from rolling around.
Okay.
So, like somebody cobbled it together to be able to plant it on.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what happened. It's just a cheap box. It's not a box you'd expect an architect to have.
Right. So we're going
Especially one who has as good a concentration or to quality as Walter did.
So we're going to keep the box. I'm going to take the piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put it with the folio and the other letters.
Mm-hmm.
And I will attempt to spellcraft the teeth.
Okay.
27.
They are conjuration magic. If you cast a tooth on the ground, it will turn into a skeletal champion for you,
Ooh.
which will remain
Nice.
for D10 rounds before disappearing.
Nice.
And would I have any control over them, or?
Yes, it'll do what you say for those 10 rounds.
That's not bad. That's better than that robe of bones.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! I like my robe
That's
of
just
bones.
Kixie wearing the robe of
Of
bones.
course.
Of course. And the mage hand and the Zonkathun helmet. And...
Hey, I've been making horns for my helmet.
And then do you want to read the spells in the second spell book then?
I guess if you're going to shift me back, anyways, if I...
Well, you've
Freeze
already
up.
set off the trap, haven't you?
Well, no, that was from the first spell book.
What was in
No.
the first one? Still
No.
remind me.
We read the spells of the first spell book, so we couldn't have set off the trap in it.
It happened after I identified all the spells in it.
I think it was the second one, wasn't it?
I think it was you were opening up the second spell book.
Oh. Okay.
Nope, hang on, I'm still here.
The first spell book had Touch of Fatigue, Daze, Ghost Sound, Ray of Frost, Cause Feelings, Mage Armor, Invisibility, False Life, Summon Monster 3, Fireball, and Ray of Exhaustion.
Sounds
Yep.
good.
Is that Ruby barking?
Yeah, she's growling at the plate. She wants more tasty food.
Naughty little
All right.
doggy.
There you go.
I guess crack spellbook 2 then.
Okay. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. In this one, you find... Sorry, itchy nose. Bear's Endurance.
Okay.
Dark Vision.
Aha, humans need a spell for that.
Yeah.
Rope Trick.
Ooh. Can you learn that?
I don't know. I'll have to take a look.
Whispering Wind.
This is a lot less necromancy than the first book.
This sounds like his...
Stinking Cloud.
Stinking Cloud.
Did you get haste in the other book?
I don't believe so.
Haste.
For making fast zombies.
Mm-hmm. Gaseous form.
Ah.
All right.
And contagion.
Wonderful.
Okay, maybe that's not his public spellbook.
I think contagion is on my list at least.
Maybe you shouldn't learn that one.
It could come in useful.
Lens, what are you cutting out?
Nothing.
Slight cutting noises. What are you cutting out?
I was cutting out a piece of paper.
I can see your nose hiding behind your lower third.
So,
You keep saying that, and I keep thinking you mean in my teeth
No dear.
because of obviously yesterday and stuff.
Yes. Oh, Lindsay's temporary came out.
Is it better if I just tear it? That'll
What are
be
you
less-
doing?
I'm just tearing up some stuff.
Okay.
oh, actually, we did have haste from his emergency spellbook.
I thought you did.
Yeah,
This
from
is
the
another
one.
copy. This is a second copy.
Okay. Which was very necromantic.
Quite.
Yes.
Uh,
Well, and I think haste is one the alchemist can use at least eventually.
Yes. So, was Heironymous hanging on to the spellbooks for now?
Yeah, if nobody else.
Until he dies and comes back as a wizard that can use them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We don't need a wizard, just a character who can use them.
So, anything else we have not figured out? No, we pretty much have that. That.
Did we make Thing cry?
Have you
No.
you remember the notes talk about something called the Grand Machine, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
And the gnomes thing talked about that too.
Right.
Grand Machine in a Dial Tower is an amplifier.
That's right.
Um,
The letters here say that the tower is the furthest behind of the 5 construction sites.
okay. I'm thinking what we need to do is try and head back. We will bring this folio, which surely the writing will compare to Clemens, complete with the damning evidence of the chandelier constructed of young women.
I
And
don't know why that makes me giggle, sorry.
I have no idea why that would make you giggle, Kixie.
I'm a baddie.
She's just upset you didn't think of it first.
I am. I
Trying to think of
am.
improvements now, aren't you?
I know.
You could do the same thing, but only use 2 bodies.
Exactly.
Or she could use 20 bodies.
It would be
She
far
could
less
she could do like human centipede, the chandelier.
No.
That's a great idea.
Nothing like an ass-to-mouth chandelier.
Human millipede.
Sure.
Add extra limbs to each body.
Yeah, there you go.
Or just use a lot more of them.
Check.
Oh, that's what I was looking up.
Sometimes it takes a village.
Oh, bad.
That's right.
So,
There's totally an adventure there. Wizard goes crazy and turns village into human millipede. I'm surprised Monty Cook hasn't written it already. Hey, Thing, did you get Numenaria?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have the money for that right now.
No, me either. I figured Monty has enough gold-plated mansions, so I didn't give him any this time.
So, do we figure out what caster level that Wand of Invisibility or Hide from Undead was? Was that just...
I think it's standard level.
So...
You're thinking about hiding from the undead?
Well, I'm thinking it's 10 minutes a level, so if we... after we get back, we can cast it on ourselves, approach Tybalt, and if Clemens freaks out and summons undead, at least they'll ignore us.
Hopefully we've used up his ready supply, but